for the small 1.8 inch tall by 0.3 inch thick. Okay, for me that's a little bit too small. I mean, the previous generation of the iPod Shuffle was still too small. I think their first generation was just about the right size, and my aunt has one and I really like it. I don't think they need to just keep getting smaller and smaller and smaller, because if you have like a lot of stuff in your pocket, it'll take you ages to find where your iPod is, and that would be annoying. That's one reason why I like my iPod Touch, because it's very big. It's like 3.5 inches on the screen. I don't know, 2.5, I don't know. But I like it. It's big, it fits perfectly in your pocket, touchscreen, it's beautiful. So, on their new size achievement, or whatever you want to call it, it's a step forward, I guess, for some people, but for me, I just think it's too small. Now, the voiceover feature, and we're going to include the multi-music lingual and playlist too. Overall, I think it's a good addition. It can be slightly annoying if you have to use it all the time. I think that they should probably work on improving the voice if they release another one, like making a new voice. Like maybe for Snow Leopard they'll have a different voice. Possibly, I doubt it, because it isn't. There aren't going to be very many more features in Snow Leopard, just back-end improvements. But if they do, then that would be great. I think that the current one, the Alex for Leopard, and the built-in one for iTunes for Vista and XP and Tiger, I think it's even worse than the Alex. So if I were to buy this, I would definitely be syncing it with my Mac instead of my PC. Multiple playlists. I think that the addition of playlists is a good idea, but it sounds sort of cumbersome, to try to get the playlist that you want. Like, if you have a playlist and you're listening to a different one, you have to hold down the little center button here, and you have to hold it down until it tells you what song you're listening to, and then you hear a little beep. And then you can just, wait until it says the playlist you want, and you have to click it. That's a little bit cumbersome for me. I like to just, on my iPod, I can just hit playlist, tap a playlist, hit play. Okay? It's a good feature, but I think they don't really need to include it. Okay, and then, of course, the multilingual voiceover. That's a good feature. Nothing bad to say about it. Of course, the legendary shuffle, loop, and off. That's good. I personally don't like to shuffle my music. I like it how it is. 1,000 songs, 4 gigabytes. I don't even use 3 gigabytes on my iPod Touch, and it's 8 gigabytes, so I'm not worried about size. Of course, a lot of people are worried about storage space for their songs, so it might be helpful for you. And then, of course, the clip. This is one I really dislike, because I think they could have just stayed with the steel, the whatever they call it, steel that's on the normal part of it, and they shouldn't be doing the stainless steel. Because I know on my iPod, I had it without a cover for 2 weeks, and there's umpteen different scratches on the back. They aren't big because I got an invisible shield and then I upgraded to a silicone case as well, but they are slightly annoying. So I don't think it's very good that they included stainless steel on that. Now, of course, comes the worst part of it. A completely wrong decision by Apple. And I think they probably made it because Steve wasn't there to reject the idea. After they made the Apple earphones that have the little button in the middle and the volume up and down for the iPod Touch, the Nano, and the Classic, they decided, hey, we're coming out with a new shuffle, why not just throw away all the buttons on the shuffle and just force them to use the headphones that we provide with it. This is a horrible idea, because if you break your earphones, if they pop or something, then you have to go and spend $30 to get a new pair, and it's just not worth it, because if you don't, then you can't use your iPod at all. You can't at all. So, that's a horrible feature. And if you haven't heard about it, the volume up key, the volume down key, and the center button, if you press it once, it'll play or pause. If you double click it, it will go to the next track. If you triple click it, it'll go to the previous track. If you hold it, it will say the title and the artist of the song. If you hold it and wait for the little beep, then you can go between your playlists. I don't like that. I would rather have the controls on the iPod itself, because maybe you want to like plug it into a stereo system. You can't use it. So that's a really, really big design flaw, and I hope that they don't do that for the next iPods, because it's just horrible, and I don't get why they think they could get away with it. So, also, of course, Apple has sort of updated their Mac products. They updated the Mini, the iMac, and the Mac Pro. They mainly just like increased the performance and stuff. I think they needed a performance upgrade. I don't know what the rumors are about the price because I haven't bought one. I haven't been shopping for them because they're very expensive. I'd say the Mini is pretty much worth it now, though. If you just need a basic Mac for like cheap compared to the rest of them, get the Mini. Get yourself a cheap LCD screen, cheap keyboard, cheap mouse, or you can use the Apple mice. Don't go and spend $600 to like $1,000 on an external screen from Apple, though, because I don't think it's worth it. But that's just me. Maybe you think it's worth it. So overall, I would have to say that the iPod Shuffle in a 1 to 10 gets let's just say only about a 3 at most, possibly just a 2, because here, I'll do the 360 view. Have to wait for it to load, because it's a completely horrific design flaw that they would include no buttons on it. That is just terrible that they should do that. I mean, I can't even explain how bad it is, and I know that a lot of other people agree with me on that. Okay? So you'll see it's just spinning around here. You can see the little clip and all the fun stuff. It comes in silver and black. I like that they included black now. I like black. Very dark. So, you can decide what you want, but my decision is final. I'm not buying an iPod Shuffle 3G. Or G3. 3rd generation, whatever. So, this has been my Apple iPod Shuffle review video. I do not own a Shuffle, but I have many friends that have the 2nd generation iPod Shuffle. I know that they love their Shuffles, and they're pretty much fed up with the fact that Apple is going in a different direction and moving the buttons off of it. A lot of them do like the voiceover feature, however, so I'm sure that a lot of the public will like the iPod Shuffle. Just, it's going to be split, pretty much half and half. Half of the people like it, half the people don't. So, what do you think? Do you think the Apple iPod Shuffle is worth $80 now? It's $80 for 4 gigabytes, that's it. There's no other choices. Black or silver, take your pick. What do you think? Leave me a comment below. Thanks for watching. I hope to get an iPod Touch app review out soon, too. It will be about Tap Tap Revenge 2, the new game released by Tapalis in succession to Tap Tap Revenge. I think it's pretty cool, so just keep watching for my new video. It's gonna come out sometime soon, hopefully. And I passed the Constitution test, so I'm going to high school. I'm happy, even though I only passed with a 69.5%, which I think that he rounded up to a 70, I'm not sure. I'm pretty happy. So thanks for watching, I'll see you next time, and have a nice day.